The time is 11 o'clock on Slate Monday night, September 23rd, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this Slate Monday night, September 23rd, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock on this late Monday night, and it is 72 degrees in downtown North Massachusetts. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Top stories at 11 out. Caught in the Peter Channel news is a dam could break on impeachment this week. Germany, UK, France blame Iran for Saudi oil tax. At UN General Assembly, Trump administration urges opposition to abortion. Pastors praise Trump for skipping UN panel on the humanitarian climate press for a real problem of religious. Missouri women's dry shampoo explodes shelter's car sunroof. Officers terminated after arresting 6-year-olds. Des Moines City Council to consider school program in Iowa. State health officials confirmed third Massachusetts resident has died of Tripoli. A father jumped in front of a train on his 5-year-old. Commuters pulled out alive in New York City. The family of Wiley Bulges filed a wrongful death claim against the U.S. government, alleged there was a conspiracy to intentionally harm him. New York prosecutors reject Trump's immunity claim in the tax returns case. Pregnant woman finds out her aunt was a meth lab after a blood test positive for meth. Jeremy Corbyn outlines on how we would handle Brexit. Thomas Cook customers in shock over flight prices. Backlash against Modi as Indian Prime Minister endorses Trump for 2020 in the breach of a diplomatic convention. Trump and UN intentional amount of creating scandal climate change in Iran. Movie theater coming to Mountains Field President. It's going to be the Apple Cinemas and in Mansfield. Apple Cinemas is open in Mansfield Crossing. WS Development and Apple Cinemas are pleased to announce their plans for state-of-the-art movie theater, says Victor McGuire, development manager for the WS Development who joins them all on School Street. McGuire says the new theaters in part thinks that the time needed to the spring of a new interim use bylaw. Previously used theaters such as theaters were not allowed on the property, and WS Development was able to invent convention at Apple Cinemas, a boutique movie theater operator who will be developing customized design for Mexico's Western location. The new theater slated for the former Sports on 48 space will is split up to 10 screens, place first when movies not offered in seat, food, and beverages to patrons. It's not big, McGuire told the final board at September 11 meeting. It's not a megaplex then. No date is currently set to open in the theater. Next, it'll be premium price for the town, McGuire said. Apple Cinemas is a location on Cambridge, several in Connecticut, Mansfield, Caress, and also they need some tree trimming to improve visibility of 2 pound signs and trees located in the state highway. Right away, ground around the signs that placed open a decade ago. Unfortunately, in 2008, they're not terribly visible. In 2019, they're not visible at all due to current warfare. We got great access, but unfortunately, nobody knows where they are. WS Development is seeking Mass DOT to approval to cut the trees, and signs for visibility have been recently cited by potential mall tenants as a reason not to come to Mansfield Crossing. And McGuire told the planning board she sought the support for WS Development and publication of Mass DOT. They want to know the highway. She said the board has said it will send a letter of support for the Clun to Mascot, and board members also asked the deciders of WS Development Fund to add little free libraries at the mall. McGrath said WS Development is having Mascot High School students help design libraries, which includes free books for people to take and enjoy. Man jumps counter robs Buckland store. Pickup truck driver in Taunton killed Sunday night on Dean Street. JP Morgan CEO Damon discussed WeWork's delayed with IPO rep Adam Newman. Endangered green auto workers as UAW workers on strike settling for a long fight. Jules under criminal investigation by federal prosecutors and Nissan Kassan Pyro clumsy hit $140 million to pay. Like that stock today out. Up 4.92 at 26.949 for 99. And that's before down 29 cents at 29. 91.78 at Nasdaq down 5.21 at 81.12.46. Coral die-off predicted as marine heat wave engulfs Hawaii. Lucky wins NASA contract worth up to $4.6 billion. NASA wants us new space telescopes to protect us from dangerous asteroids. NASA joins final core selected its first flight launch set its market. Ebola vaccine too restricted by WHO says doctors are borders. As space transplants falls, women's hopes and ever. Lexington expected to see the first confirmed flu case of the season. Trump's on warning the issue for Puerto Rico and the United States and British Virgin Islands Monday as Karen moved northwest about the Caribbean Sea. Benjamin Benny Gantz discussed forming a unity government. Trump, they would be at war with North Korea if he wasn't president. Japan failed to detect North Korean missiles, report says. About Trump's thunderstorms like the river, meanwhile, just a man tracking state form over Africa became Trump's Lorenzo early Monday to become the next hurricane 2019 season. And district attorney's office filed a motion Monday asking the judge to dismiss President Trump's effort to block the speed of seeking his tax returns. Cherry movement goes to the Bermuda as trouble storm. The National Committee on Monday released the qualification requirements for the fifth round of presidential primary debates in November. A look at some news from the Sun Chronicle. No bidders for Old Edinburgh High School. Students still similar treatment at Edinburgh YMCA. Alleged drunken driver charged with hitting car driven by off-duty Mansfield cop leaving the scene. Joe Kennedy tells Edinburgh Arlington he's running for Senate because the U.S. is in a crisis. Plattsburgh has been a hot trend business offering drinks while decimated with now miss paint by his friend self fighting for its financial life. Summer slides out of the way for fall. Conference Committee Chair Webster William Strauss and Senator Joseph Uncore the conduct discussed the election in detail. Strauss first voted ideas split the list at WGBH earlier Monday. Non-public coffee shop opens in West Bridgewater Church. Oxford students and others across the South Shore participated in Hello Weekend activities, discussion, and raise awareness about social isolation. Kids to connect with nature at Sunday Fun Day in Norwell. A day of pumpkins, crafts, and fun at Ware River Farm. In Malden, Massachusetts, 3 hours ago, Kennedy Drive, working from kitchen all was worked. And now, sports time at 11:07 on the Peter Channel. Peter Channel News Time, 11:07 time now for sports report. Boston Red Sox build up a 4-0 lead, but the Rays made it disappear as the Sox fall to the Tampa Bay Rays down to St. Pete 7-4 as they drop 3-4 to the Tampa Bay Rays, and now they are alone in the second wildcard spot after comeback after a half game over Cleveland. A look at some Major League Baseball scores. Baltimore and Toronto tied at 9-11. Top at 5. St. Louis 4. Arizona 2. Washington 7. Philadelphia 2. Miami 8. New York Mets 4. And Tampa Bay Rays 7. And the Boston Red Sox 4. NFL Monday Night Football in Washington. In the fourth quarter, Chicago Bears trying to build a 28-3 lead in there, trying to allow the Redskins as they lead in the Washington Redskins 20-15 with 2:55 left in this fourth quarter. Stephen A. declares there's a new quarterback in New York. NFL wide receiver Nelson Aguilar offers game disability who remarked his capabilities, and because they may never see another manager like Edward Frederick Yorks III does. Kansas Rose Yorks the Nazis retiring after the season, and Peter Shell news time is 11:08 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a Peter Shell traffic and trends to check. Baby! On the MBTA subway commuter rail fares out. Looking good. Okay, look at the hours and byways of New England on this late Monday night. '95 southbound side, so on downtown Providence, 130 to both ends of the Newport Bridge is backed up. 44 westbound side, also the Plymouth Stretch and Sub Expressway southbound south Pike down the Dorchester Gas Stakes, Mass Pike eastbound to the Tunnel. Mass Pike eastbound so around the South Bus line, Logan Airport, and Central Mass. Mass Pike both ends by the Brimfield Stretch at 29 eastbound so for 146 in Worcester and 19 northbound side, so Shrewsbury Stretch and Mass Pike eastbound so between Westfield and the Chickpea. Marion Parkway, both ends on the Westport Stretch and 95, both ends by the Route 7 of Norwalk, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, Newtown, Connecticut. And up in New England, 93 northbound side, so Lincoln, New Hampshire, and southbound 93, so in Franklin, New Hampshire, and 87 is southbound side, so on Riddle Avenue, Champlain, New York, and onwards 15 and 55 at the northbound side, so in South America, U.S. Canadian border. Peter Cholusov is 11:09, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite look shows some lines of showers and thunderstorms line from Corcoran down at Manchester, Hampshire, stretching out of Worcester, Mass, and all the way down Albany and Number Manchester, showers and storms south of Wilmette, Connecticut, down to Newland, Connecticut, and eastern tip of Long Island. And now, the latest on Jerry. Trump storm force winds are expected on Premier about late Tuesday. Large swells are expected to affect the coast of Premier during the next few days, and as well to cause violent conditions. 29.2 to the north, 68.3 to the west. Maxine with 65 miles an hour. Moving north, 57 miles an hour. Now, tropical depression Karen. Regardless of Karen's status and intensity, the systems expect to bring heavy rainfall, flash floods, and mudslides to the Puerto Rico and the U.S. British Virgin Islands on Tuesday, where tropical warnings affect rainfall and potential flooding and likely to on Wednesday evening as the center of Karen moves away from Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands. And Lorenzo. 11.6 north, 26.7 over the west, and Master Zane winds 50 miles an hour and moving west at 15 miles an hour. Okay, looking at forecast like this. Tonight, showers and possibly thunderstorm before 3 a.m. Then a chance of showers. Most of the clouds got a low on 64 degrees southwest, about 68 miles an hour with a chance of rain. It is 7% new months between 49 minutes 12. Tuesday, most of the time at 76 degrees west, about 68 miles an hour. Tuesday, most coast got 52 degrees northwest, about 6 miles an hour. For Wednesday, says got 75 degrees northwest, about 6 miles an hour. Wednesday, most coast got 54 degrees coming for Thursday. Check the showers out. Afternoon, punch about between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. Otherwise, most of the got 7 a.m. about 21 degrees. Southwest by the 11 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour, to 20% for Friday. South got 74 degrees, northwest by 5 miles an hour for Friday night. Peshawar got 5 miles, most goods got 53 degrees, southwest by 3 to 5 miles an hour for Saturday. Peshawar for 8 a.m. was most south at 37 degrees, southwest by 6 to 10 miles an hour for Saturday night. Port got 57 degrees, southwest by 6 miles an hour for Sunday. Most sunny park west with 75 by 32 degrees, and northwest by 3 to 6 miles an hour for Monday. Most south at 71 degrees, northwest by 6 miles an hour. Right now, Northern it's a 72 degrees and light rain, and that's green for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, September 23rd, 2019. Peter was hope you have a good night with the good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more. Y'all have a good night.